I am the suitably chastened, aforementioned Mr. Miller, attacked in my own boudoir last night by a killer bat. For those who weren't with us earlier, I won't tell the whole story, but enough said that I left some windows open during the afternoon and forgot to close them last night, in bed, reading Malcolm Gladwell's The Tipping Point, and had mine. A bat began buzzing me in my bedroom. I was, in bed, in flagrant delicto, naked, reading. Had to run to the corner, and the bat was just swooping in at me at groin level. I'm cowering in the corner. And I began to think, I think I've got a gay bat on my hands here. Because I couldn't tell if it was an attack or some sort of clumsy come-on. But everything was done right at groin level. So... I don't know, is there what do they call them, a batologist? Are there, in fact, gay bats? 866. John in New Jersey. John, tell me, do you have an insight into the gay bat world? Have you ever upside-down cruised or whatever it is? Tell me.
All right, well, here's the deal. I up in the Catskill Mountains in New York State at my brother's place, and we had some hummingbird feeders up.
Let me ask you this, Johnny. Do you ever get the feeling hummingbirds have just forgotten the words? Go ahead, back to you.
So, anyway, I had a few beverages, and I went around behind the trailer and was taking care of business rather than going into the toilet. And all of a sudden, the hummingbird came flying towards my groin area. It really scared me.
Right.
And
well, it thought it was a young seedling.
Yeah, a friend of mine said that because we also planted petunias in the front, and he said that he maybe thought it was like some sort of petunia.
Did you ever plant a woman named Petunia behind the trailer, as you say?
Not yet, but I'm still working on it.
All right. Thank you, John. An amazing story. When man gets out there and communes with nature in those sort of, ethereal terms, behind the trailer. Can I tell you, there aren't many things I can hear in a conversation where you're kind of paying attention, but kind of not, and then you can hear a sequencing of 3 words that makes you want to immediately leave the conversation. I have yet to come across anything more effective at that than behind the trailer. Doesn't that just send out a... I sold in Annapolis, calling... are you with Tristan today? Or is that how your name pronounced Isolde or Isol?
Yeah, I'm Isolde, Tristan and Isolde.
What's happening, baby?
Yeah, thank you. I'm enjoying your show, and I wanted to mention about the bat. I think you have to get rabies shots. I was confronted by a bat recently, and the health department called me actually because I was calling the animal control what to do to get a bat out, and they said that they carry rabies.
Yes, that's what I was worried, and I happened to be, like I said, reading in bed, and I was about to go to sleep, but I was in the buff, and I thought, you know something, if this bat bites, I'm going to have to die here at home, because I cannot drive over. Listen, you know me, I ate a can of tuna that had a bulge in it once, and I went to the emergency room, so I'm not averse to going into the emergency room. But the day I go in with 2 tiny Lagosian-type and say, I have been bitten by a gay bat on the Wang, well, that's the day I die selflessly at home. I just cannot bring myself to go in and face those people. You know what I'm saying, Christian, don't you?
You know what? I really don't.
That being said, can I tell you that it tears me up to think that I live in a country where I can go into a room with other men and say I've been bitten by a gay bat, and they can look up at me and say, Obamacare covers that. Thank God this country finally works. This is the Dennis Miller Show.